quite a few rabbits out over there, look, as you can see. So hopefully we'll get in the field and see if we can get some. Hopefully the cows don't come and bother us. Right everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having a good day, and hope everybody's well. But yeah, back in the field today. Hopefully get some rabbits. There's absolutely tons of rabbits being out. Hopefully the video's picked them up at the beginning of this bit. But yeah, so just going to sit here for a bit. See if we can get any. Cows are down the other end of the field at the minute, so hopefully they stay down there. If they start coming up here, then obviously we're going to have to make a beeline for the exit. But truthfully I could do with being further up the field, because that's where mainly rabbits are. But the further up the field I go, the further I've got to run back towards the fence. So I'm going to show, because there's already some rabbits came up, so I'll turn these off for now and we'll see what we can do. Well, this is another pest control video, by the way, so if you don't like this sort of thing, then please don't watch. If you do like this thing, then welcome along. See, there's quite a few up there, but I'm just waiting for them to see how far they are. See, they're 50 yards there, well too far for me to shoot. But I could do with being up that end of the field. But like I say, with the cows about, I don't want to risk it. Yeah, these rabbits just in the top corner of the field up there, like I say, 50 yards where they are. So it's too far to shoot with it. Unlucky, like, hopefully they might work their way a bit down before the cows work their way over. There's another cow now just creeping its way up the edge. So I'm hoping we can get at least one shot or something at these rabbits before the cows come closer up here. But gun I'm using is the HW99S 177 with Zulus HD 3x12. Yeah, 3x12 scope. Absolutely brilliant picture through the scope. It's absolutely fantastic scope. I've only got it for a bit longer, and I'll have to send it back, so they only send it alone to me, so just to do a review on it and test it out, see what I think. I'm hoping I can afford to buy it. If when they give me a price on it, I'm hoping I can afford to buy it, but if not, I'll have to save some pennies and try and get one at a later date. Yeah, I'll sit in a bit longer and see if how it comes out. Yeah, there's a cow over there, look, and there's one just down near the edge line down there. And there's another one just popped over the top of the brow, so I'm hoping to stay down there for now. There's about 8 rabbits out off the top there now, but obviously they're too far for me to take a shot. Absolutely gutted that I can't go any closer, just because the cows will come straight over as soon as they see me. So hopefully they might come a bit closer. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out there at the minute. "45 yards. Yeah, I don't think it's going to reach off far. I don't want to risk injuring any. The cow's starting to get a bit close now, so I'm leaving the field, because I'm not risking getting charged off them or out like I did last time. They've got no calves legs, so they might be alright, but yeah, not risking that. Yeah, unfortunately the cows are coming, so I'm going to try and get up the other end of the field if I can, because there's a paddock up there where there's no cows. I'm going to try and see if I can get in there from another direction. Then obviously we'll be safe in there, because the cows can't get in that bit. So right, I'm off, because they are coming close. As you can see, starting to work them up, so I'm off. Right, the cows are there feeding, and obviously I'm still in the field. They did see me stand up and go to walk back towards the gate, but they just looked at me. Like that one's looking at me now, but they don't seem to be bothering me. They just seem to keep putting their head back down and feeding. So I don't know if I'd be safe walking further into the field or not, but they're staring at me now. That's probably because I'm talking. So but look, they're just going back down and feeding, so I just don't want to go in the middle of the field for them to change their mind and end up being funny twats. So yeah, we'll have a look anyway, see what situation we can make out of it. Right, you have moved to the other end of the field where all the rabbits were. I just walked across the field and the cows didn't seem to bother me, so they still are feeding. But the only problem I've got now is obviously there's a load of nettles in front of me, so I'm going to have to keep on sticking my head up every now and again to see if folks popped out. And the wind is blowing off my back now towards the rabbits, so I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I'm going to be quiet now, just stay for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and see if how comes in. And if the cows do come over, there's another exit out the field, so I should be able to make a quick exit over this bit if I need to, but we'll see. Yeah, going to be leaving this field. As you can see, I've just jumped over this fence. But yeah, he's coming a bit closer to my leg, and is a big cow that. So I know there's no calves in the field, so I might be alright, but looks like we're going to have to give this a miss again, unfortunately, but absolutely tons of rabbits. So, yeah, just dusting himself off there, as you can see, but yeah, I'm not risking it. Like I say, especially last time I was here when they charged me. I think you might be alright, but I just don't want to take that chance. So, going to go down to the main farm and see what we can do down there. Well, as you can see, we're back on the farm again. We've just been talking to the farmer there. Sorry, come a bit closer. Just been talking to the farmer there. I was on about the cows coming over, because I said there's loads of rabbits in that top field. He said if you stand your ground, he said I guarantee they won't attack you. They will just walk away from you after being curious and seeing what you're doing. He said they will just walk away from you. They will not attack. He said so. Yeah, you should be alright. So hopefully next time I might have to go back into the field a bit later on if there's not around the farm. We'll go back over the little bit of fence where I was, because that's the main bit where the rabbits are. But we'll just stand in here for a bit and see what happens. Just go and have a look, see if any rats come in. And then we'll have a quick walk about. Pigeon down. Right everyone, this barn has been emptied out a bit here, pitch black at the back, and it has got a bit of a ledge that runs across the back wall type thing, like another little wall, and there's pipes leading into it, like hollow pipes. So I think that could be potential for shooting rats in the dark later on if I stay long enough. So we'll see if we stay long enough, and if we do, I might go in there and give it a go. But yeah, it's pitch black at the back, so it might be good. And here's we're not going to go too close, but there's a dead rat down there on the floor. It looks pretty big as well. Don't know if it's picking up, but yeah, it's been there for a while by the looks of it. But there's a decent size one, that, so yeah, if I decide to stay here a bit later on, we'll come here later on and give this one a go. See if it comes in it. So yeah, back in the field now where all the rabbits are. The cows are over the far thing over there, and obviously them cows are trapped behind there. So we're going to get up here, get over into the other paddock if you have to, where there's no cows, and then if the worst comes to worst, I can just walk back round on the road. But, yeah, the farmer said they shouldn't bother you. He said they'll probably come over, just mainly out of curiosity, but they shouldn't bother you. So one of them's looking over there now, and the two calves are laid down. Show you down. There's the calves in the field there, and there's a cow over there against the hedge, and there's another two cows just over the brow of the hill. So yeah, they haven't seemed to be bothering me this much, but just me being a little shitty ass, because of what happened last time. So yeah, I'm really nervous about the cows. Like I said, they're not bothering coming over, so we'll get up here and see what's going on. Nice rabbit down. So yeah, had a nice wood pigeon on the roof, but I was hoping it was going to fall off the roof because it was on the edge, and it didn't. It knocked it back the other way, so that stayed on the roof unfortunately. And we just had a nice decent sized rabbit down over here. Yeah, I'm in the field where I really want to be, so I'm just going to sit quiet for a bit and see if what else comes out. I haven't gone over to pick the rabbit up yet, so obviously I don't want to disturb anything. So, but the cows are well away, and they haven't really bothered, to be honest with you. So personally think it is just me being a little shitty ass. But yeah, like I said, last time it did scare me when they came over. Yeah, like I said, this Zulus, absolutely amazing scope. The clarity through it and the footage is absolutely brilliant. Like, so hopefully we'll get on the barn later on in them rats. But I'm going to be quite nosy in case all else comes out. Just make sure I've turned that standby. Yeah, and with that as well, because sometimes you have to fiddle about with the record. You have to press a record for a couple of seconds before it starts recording. But if you leave it recording and then put it into standby, as soon as you press the standby button, it automatically starts recording. So yeah, it saves you fiddling about trying to get it recording to get the shot. So I'm not going to film no more on the phone. Just do a bit of filming through the scope before it else comes out. Missed that one. Another one down. There's the cows coming out, look at the calves. Like I said, I don't know if they'll be aggressive enough because I have left the field now because the rabbits haven't came out for a while. So yeah, shouting at me now. So now we'll get back down to the main farm and see what's going on. Right, like I said, back on the main farm now after shooting the rabbits at the top. So prepared the rabbits, I've skinned them and obviously prepared them, ready to take home, put in the freezer. Well, I need to wash them when I get them home, and then I'll put them in the freezer and cook them up another day. Probably rabbit stew or fried rabbit or spit roast rabbit, whatever. So yeah, gonna put them in the car, ready to go home, and then I'm just gonna have a little walk around the sheds. That probably won't be staying too late, because like I say, we have had alright 2 rabbits and stuff. So we'll have a walk in the barn we normally shoot, just sit there for a bit, and then I'm going to go down to the other barn just to see if it's out in there, because I think could be a possibility of a couple of rats in there. So yeah, I'm just going to get these dumped back in the car, and then most of the film now will be through the scope hopefully, and then obviously I'll bring these back at the end. Rat down. Another one down. Right everyone, right, going to call it night now. Like I said, it's getting late. I have stayed later than I wanted to stay, but obviously shooting's a bit like fishing. You just do one more scan to see if else has come out. But yeah, so not too bad. Had a wood pigeon, a couple of rabbits, a couple of rats, so not a bad night actually for a couple of hours. But yeah, like I say, good combination. HW99S, absolutely brilliant springer. Accurate as hell as long as you do your part on your trigger end. And the Zulus HD 3-12, absolutely mint scope. And like I said, it does go well on this. I have had a couple of comments asking if it goes alright on the springer, and I've had no problems. Truthfully, I've had no problems with it at all on the springer, and absolutely shoots fantastic. I always do check the screws on my gun and on the scope mounts before I bring the gun out, because I have had an issue before where my accuracy was all over, and it was because the screws were loose on the gun. So I always do check all the screws to make sure they're tight before I bring the springer out anyway, just to make sure that everything's shooting as it should. But yeah, like I say, it doesn't come loose. That, like I say, it's never came loose with all the recoil and stuff out the springer and whatever. But absolutely fantastic budget gun. If anyone's in the market for a budget rifle and budget day and night scope. But I will leave a link in the description for the scope. But yeah, I'll probably have to send this back soon as well in the next couple of weeks, I reckon. But I am hoping to be able to afford to buy it, because I am hoping to keep it. It's absolutely fantastic scope, especially on this little rifle. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, just some little calves down here. But hopefully you enjoyed this one. Like I said, I didn't expect to get much tonight, but it's been a pretty good night actually. So hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.